Join me as I dive deep into the current chaos of the Dow Jones stock market and see if I can make sense of what's really happening right now. The Dow Jones stock market is one of the most widely followed stock market indices in the world, and for good reason. It's a benchmark for the broader US stock market and has a significant impact on global financial markets. As an investor, it's essential to stay informed about what's happening in the Dow Jones, as it can have a direct impact on your portfolio. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at what's happening in the Dow Jones right now and explore the factors that are driving its performance. The Dow Jones is often considered a barometer for the overall health of the US economy, and as such, it's closely watched by investors, analysts, and policymakers around the world. With its 30 component stocks, it provides a snapshot of the performance of some of the largest and most influential companies in the US. By paying attention to the Dow Jones, investors can gain insights into the trends and patterns that are shaping the market. As we'll see in this video, the Dow Jones is facing a number of challenges that are impacting its performance. From volatility and economic indicators to recent news events and geopolitical tensions, there are a lot of factors at play that are influencing the market. By understanding these factors, investors can make more informed decisions about their investments and navigate the market with greater confidence. So, let's get started and take a closer look at what's happening in the Dow Jones right now. The current market environment is marked by high levels of volatility, which is making it difficult for investors to make sense of what's happening. One day, the market is up by hundreds of points, and the next, it's down by even more. This volatility is being driven by a range of factors, including changes in monetary policy, shifts in global economic trends, and of course, the ongoing pandemic. Add to this the fact that many of the economic indicators that investors rely on to make sense of the market are giving mixed signals. On the one hand, employment numbers are strong, and consumer confidence is high. But on the other hand, inflation is starting to creep up, and there are signs of a slowdown in economic growth. Of course, recent news events are also having a major impact on the market. From trade tensions and geopolitical conflicts to natural disasters and other unexpected events, there's no shortage of news that's driving market sentiment. In this environment, it's more important than ever for investors to stay informed and up to date on what's happening in the market. By paying attention to the right indicators and staying focused on the long term, investors can navigate even the most challenging market conditions. The recent news out of Washington has also had a significant impact on the market, with policymakers and lawmakers struggling to find common ground on key issues. Investors are getting whipsawed by the resulting market volatility. One of the biggest challenges facing the Dow Jones right now is the ongoing pandemic, which is having a major impact on global supply chains and economies around the world. As new cases emerge and countries struggle to contain the virus, investors are getting increasingly nervous about the potential impact on the market. Another major challenge facing the Dow Jones is the rise of inflation, which is starting to creep up as economies around the world recover from the pandemic. With central banks around the world struggling to find the right balance between monetary policy and economic growth, investors are getting increasingly concerned about the potential impact on the market. Of course, one of the most significant factors affecting the Dow Jones right now is the ongoing trade war between the US and China. With tariffs and trade tensions continuing to escalate, investors are getting increasingly nervous about the potential impact on global trade and economic growth. As we dig deeper into the factors affecting the Dow Jones, it's clear that there are a lot of moving parts at play. From changes in monetary policy and shifts in global economic trends to the ongoing pandemic and trade tensions, there's no shortage of factors that are driving the market. One of the key drivers of the Dow Jones right now is the performance of its component stocks, with companies like Apple, Microsoft, and Johnson & Johnson. The Dow Jones is heavily influenced by the tech sector, which is currently experiencing a major resurgence. Another key driver of the Dow Jones is the release of economic data, which is closely watched by investors and analysts around the world. From GDP growth to employment numbers, these indicators provide insights into the health of the U.S. economy and can have a major impact on the market. Of course, expert opinions are also playing a major role in shaping the narrative around the Dow Jones, with analysts and pundits weighing in on everything from the impact of monetary policy to the potential for a recession. There's no shortage of opinions and insights that are driving the market. As we've seen, the current market environment is marked by high levels of volatility and uncertainty. But amidst all the chaos, there are some fascinating trends and patterns emerging. From the resurgence of the tech sector to the ongoing shift towards sustainable investing, there are plenty of opportunities for investors who are willing to take a closer look. One of the most significant insights to emerge from the current market situation is the growing importance of sustainable investing, with more and more investors looking to put their money into companies that align with their values. This trend is having a major impact on the market. Another key insight is the ongoing shift towards passive investing, which is continuing to gain traction as investors look for ways to navigate the market with greater ease and efficiency. Perhaps the most significant turning point in the current market situation is the recent pivot by the Federal Reserve, which is having a major impact on monetary policy and the broader economy. As we've seen, the Dow Jones is facing a number of challenges that are driving its performance, from volatility and economic indicators to recent news events and expert opinions. There are a lot of factors at play that are shaping the market. In conclusion, the current state of the Dow Jones is complex and multifaceted, with a range of factors driving its performance. By paying attention to these factors and staying informed about what's happening in the market, investors can make more informed decisions about their investments and navigate the market with greater confidence. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to let me know what you think about the current state of the Dow Jones in the comments below. If you want to learn more about the stock market and how to navigate its challenges, be sure to check out my next video, where we'll dive deeper into the world of investing.